Why does poverty love men who can't control their mouths and their sexual energy? This isn't an insult. It's not a judgment. It's a pattern. And if you're honest with yourself, you've already seen it play out, maybe in your own life, maybe in the lives of men around you. Some men aren't broke because they lack talent. They're not struggling because opportunities don't exist. They're broke because their mouths move faster than their minds. They talk away their blessings. They announce their destiny before it's had time to mature. They scatter their future with unnecessary words. You've seen him. The guy who makes a little money and immediately tells the world, posts it, brags about it, explains every move. And 6 months later, he's right back where he started. Or the man who meets a woman, someone valuable, someone real, and within weeks he's oversharing, over-explaining, laying his entire soul bare. And she walks away. Not because he wasn't good enough, but because he gave away the mystery. Here's the brutal truth every man must understand. Your words have power, but so does your silence. And in a world that rewards attention, noise, and constant updates, most men have forgotten that silence is a weapon, restraint is a fortress, mystery is magnetism. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why poverty, financial, emotional, and spiritual, gravitates toward men who can't control their mouths. I'm going to show you 6 undeniable truths that separate the man who stays broke from the man who rises quietly, powerfully, and unstoppably. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why the most dangerous man in any room isn't the one talking the most. It's the one who knows when not to speak. Let's dive in. 1. Too much talking kills presence. A man's power lives in restraint, in silence, in discipline. Think about the men you truly respect, not the ones you find entertaining, but the ones who command respect without demanding it. They don't over-explain. They don't justify every decision. They don't need to fill every silence with noise. Why? Because presence is not built through words. It's built through energy. When you reveal every thought, emotion, and plan, your energy leaks. People stop feeling you because they already know you. You become predictable, and predictability is the death of presence. Imagine a lion. It doesn't roar constantly. It doesn't announce its position every 5 minutes. It moves in silence, and when it does roar, everything stops. That's presence. Now compare that to the man who never stops talking, always explaining himself, always seeking validation, always filling the air with noise. What happens? People tune him out. His words lose weight. His voice becomes background noise. Silence creates gravity. Overtalking destroys it. If you want people to lean in when you speak, you have to learn to speak less. Make every word count. Let silence do the heavy lifting. Because when you talk too much, you're not sharing, you're leaking. 2. Respect dies quietly. So quietly. Here's something most men don't realize until it's too late. You won't notice when respect leaves. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't slam the door on the way out. It slips away quietly. And by the time you realize it's gone, the damage is done. Women stop admiring you. Men stop trusting you. Your voice, no matter how loud, turns into background noise. Why? Because respect is earned through consistency, not volume. The man who talks less but delivers more is respected. The loud man entertains. The quiet man intimidates. Let me paint a picture. 2 men walk into a room. One immediately starts talking about his plans, his ideas, his accomplishments, his struggles. Within 5 minutes, everyone knows his story. The other says almost nothing. He observes. He listens. He responds only when necessary. And when he does, people listen. Which man leaves a stronger impression? The second. Why? Because he understands that mystery commands attention. Overexposure breeds familiarity, and familiarity breeds contempt. When you talk too much, people think they know you, so they stop trying to understand you. You reveal weaknesses, doubts, and insecurities that shouldn't be public. You hand them ammunition to judge, dismiss, or underestimate you. Respect isn't given to the man who talks the most. It's given to the man whose words carry weight. 3. You expose blessings before they're ready. Some men make a little progress and immediately announce it. They post, they brag, they explain, and then, mysteriously, the progress stops. Why? Because seeds exposed too early don't grow. What you reveal before it's solid dies before it's strong. Poverty loves men who can't hide progress. Think about it. You start a business, and within the first week, you're telling everyone. You meet someone special, and you're posting about it before the relationship even has roots. You land a deal, and you're celebrating publicly before the contract is signed. What happens next? Jealousy, doubt from others, self-sabotage through premature pressure. There's a reason farmers don't dig up seeds to check if they're growing. They plant them, water them, protect them, and let them grow in the dark until they break through the soil. Your blessings work the same way. When you announce too early, you invite unnecessary opinions. You trigger jealousy and sabotage, even from people you trust. You put pressure on something fragile that needs time to strengthen. I've seen men lose opportunities not because they weren't capable, but because they couldn't keep their mouth shut long enough for the opportunity to mature. The universe rewards patience, and silence is the ultimate form of patience. If you're building something, shut up and build. Let your results speak. Let success be the announcement. 4. Mystery is masculine. When you talk too much, people study you, predict you, plan around you. A predictable man is easy to block. A mysterious man is hard to stop. Mystery isn't about being secretive for the sake of it. It's about strategic withholding. It's about understanding that not everyone deserves access to your thoughts, plans, and emotions. The most powerful men throughout history understood this. They didn't reveal their strategies. They didn't expose their fears. They moved in silence and let their actions create the story. When you overtalk, you remove the unknown. You hand people the blueprint to your mind. You give them the ability to anticipate, manipulate, or undermine you. But when you cultivate mystery, people respect you more. They're drawn to you. They wonder about you. Women are attracted to mystery. Men respect mystery. Opportunity gravitates toward mystery. Why? Because mystery signals depth. It signals that there's more beneath the surface, that you can't be easily figured out or controlled. Excess talking removes the unknown, and with it, your edge. So ask yourself, do people around you know everything about you? Can they predict your next move? Do you overshare when silence would serve you better? If yes, start closing the door, not to shut people out, but to protect the power that lives in the unknown. 5. You hand enemies free information. No spying needed. You tell them everything. Your fears, your plans, your doubts, your next move. And then you wonder why life keeps resisting you. Let's be real. Not everyone in your circle wants to see you win. Some people smile in your face and plot behind your back. Some people ask questions not out of care, but out of curiosity to find your weaknesses. And when you talk too much, you make their job easy. You tell them what you're afraid of, what you're working on, where you're vulnerable, when you're uncertain. And they use that information, consciously or unconsciously, to block you, doubt you, or sabotage you. A closed mouth confuses enemies. When they don't know what you're doing, they can't stop you. When they don't know what you're planning, they can't prepare against you. When they don't know your weaknesses, they can't exploit them. This doesn't mean you become paranoid. It means you become selective. Not everyone needs to know your business. Not everyone deserves your transparency. Not everyone has earned access to your inner world. Guard your plans like treasure. Protect your progress like a secret weapon. And when you finally reveal what you've been building, let it be undeniable. Let it be complete. Let it speak louder than any words ever could. 6. A leaking mouth creates a leaking life. Plans leak, secrets leak, opportunities leak, even confidence leaks. A man who can't control his mouth will never fully control his destiny. This is the ultimate truth. Your mouth is a valve. When it's open too much, everything flows out. Energy, focus, power, purpose. And what flows in? Doubt from others, distraction, unnecessary opinions, noise. Think of your life as a container. Everything valuable you're building, your goals, your relationships, your finances, your mental strength, sits in that container. Every time you overtalk, you crack the container, the contents leak. What should be growing instead evaporates. This is why some men work hard but never see results. This is why some men start strong but finish weak. This is why some men are always about to do something but never actually do it, because they leak their power through their words. How to stop the leak? Talk less about what you're going to do. Do more. Stop explaining yourself to people who don't need to understand. Let your actions be the announcement. Protect your energy by protecting your words. A disciplined mouth reflects a disciplined mind. A disciplined mind creates a disciplined life. And a disciplined life attracts wealth, respect, and power. So here's the bottom line. Poverty, financial, emotional, and spiritual, loves men who can't control their mouths. It loves the man who announces every plan. It loves the man who overshares his struggles. It loves the man who talks his way out of respect, mystery, and opportunity. Because a leaking mouth creates a leaking life. But here's the good news. You can change this today. You don't need money. You don't need permission. You don't need a new environment. You just need to close your mouth and open your discipline. Start small. Stop posting every win. Stop explaining every decision. Stop oversharing with people who haven't earned your trust. Watch what happens. You'll notice people start respecting you more. You'll notice opportunities stop slipping away. You'll notice your energy returns. Because silence isn't weakness. Silence is strategy. Restraint isn't boring. Restraint is power. Mystery isn't manipulation. Mystery is magnetism. The most dangerous man in any room isn't the one talking the most. It's the one who knows when not to speak. The one who moves in silence. The one who builds in the dark. The one who lets his results do the talking. Be that man. Because the world is full of noise. But the men who rise, they move like ghosts, silent, strategic, unstoppable. If this hit home, drop a comment and tell me, what's one thing you're going to stop talking about and start protecting? And if you're ready to level up your mindset, your discipline, and your life, subscribe, because we're just getting started. Let's build in silence.